It's on your screens now, visuals. Remember that we are getting to you. That is the Prime Minister almost about to leave. And you would recall that's that big visit coming in of him and the US President Donald Trump. And many believe that this is going to be a very key engagement as far as the two world leaders are concerned, where the Prime Minister for the very first time is going to be meeting with Donald Trump, that crucial handshake. What should the two be actually talking on as far as a lot of crucial, information, the engagement between the two leaders is concerned. And yes, after that, he's also, in fact, at Portugal. That's what we are trying to, in fact, get you more details of. He's at Portugal. That's going to be a brief stopover, after which he lands in the USA. And as I did mention, Republic TV continuously tracking that big visit of the Prime Minister, where he's headed to meet Donald Trump for the very first time. And my colleague Aditya Rajkol also with us, even as we stay with these visuals. You know, Aditya, this is a brief stopover at Portugal, after which the Prime Minister moves on to the US. All right. We stand corrected. Also, my executive editor Abhishek with us on the phone line now, even as we stay with these images. Abhishek, these images coming in from Lisbon. The Prime Minister after this heads to the USA. Are we looking at any significant, low-hanging fruits, considering that this is the very first time the two world leaders, the Prime Minister and Donald Trump, would be meeting?
Well, yes. In fact, as it is being described as a get-to-know-each-other meeting, but India-US relations are very significant for the larger global scenario. The manner in which the situation is panning out, not just in the AFPAC region, but also in the Middle East and North Africa, as the region is called. And there are issues about trade between the two nations. The United States, under Donald Trump, is a very different nation. Their Prime Minister is going to. This is his third visit in the last 3 years. These are part of the annual bilateral dialogue that takes place between the two nations, and the fact that under Trump, U.S. is a more inward-looking nation. They have recently withdrawn from the Paris climate change, and there are evolving situations across the world, be it North Korea or Afghanistan or Syria. There are collaborations that the two nations are looking at, and whatever India can offer. India is a major defense partner, designated major defense partner, strategic ally of the United States, and what collaboration can take place on Afghanistan, for example, Deepthi. Also, the issue of terrorism and what kind of support that the Trump administration can give. All those things would be on the table, apart from bilateral trade and other complementarities that exist between the two nations and need to be leveraged. But as I mentioned, as the foreign policy establishment has also underscored, this is more like a get to know each other, a visit where a Prime Minister would be engaging with Donald Trump. Both leaders would be trying to understand each other. There was a certain kind of rapport or chemistry, if you will, had been hit between Prime Minister Modi and Barack Obama, Donald Trump's predecessor, and it is hoped that some kind of understanding, some kind of working relationship comes to fruition between these two leaders as well.